Hey, David, it's so good to see you at a Woodstock party. I hope you're enjoying. We've got gorgeous weather.
We do indeed.
And we are so very fascinated with your business, Rocket Cargo, and all the places you've been and all the things that you've done. Thank you for bringing all the original jackets and tour guides for my customers to see. It's just a slice of history.
Our privilege and our pleasure. Thanks for having us.
I didn't even get a chance to go out and see the stuff. Like, what do you have?
What did you
I'm going to look, but what do you have?
Well, you know, we basically have what we call tour swag, which is the items and merchandise that we otherwise give to the tours. It's custom made for each of, the tours over the years. And some are newer and some are older. And it was just a small sample owing to the fact that we started, well, Rocket started in '78. I started in '76. So it's but it was I think there's probably 30 or 40 tours represented.
Yeah, I looked at some of them. The McCartney tour was absolutely.
That was pretty nice.
That was pretty nice, and the Aerosmith tour.
Yeah, someone just came up to me and said, "I love your Neil Young jacket." I'm not even sure which jacket he's referring to be totally.
I know exactly what it is, and I think it's a real small size, and he kind of whispered, "How much do you think they're going to be?" And I said, "Well, I think they're just starting to look to promote some of these wonderful things and, make it on a limited basis to have available for the people who are interested in it."
So what's the plan? I mean, you planning on putting it at a museum, or?
Well, we don't really know what our plan is. We just wanted to generally get at least an initial reaction from people who have no idea who we are or what we do, and just get a general sense of whether there's any appeal for this type of merchandise.
Well, it's the kind of thing when you guys do your job right, almost nobody knows.
Yeah, that's
you
right.
exist.
That's right.
Like roadies.
They shouldn't know. They shouldn't know. They shouldn't know. Only other people who should know we are existing are the people who pay our bills.
Right.
Which is our customers.
I mean, it's sort of like roadies, when they do their job right, you don't know that they even exist.
Correct.
The band makes it rock, but the roadies make it roll.
You started to tell some wonderful stories about. You must have a plethora of really interesting things that happen in your industry.
Well, it's what makes our industry interesting is that there is a deadline. It's a perishable commodity, as in there's a show time and date. And you better be ready when it's showtime. As they say, the show must go on. So what makes it interesting is the challenge of all of the elements. I mean, a couple of years ago we had Lady Gaga going from Japan to Europe, and the volcano blew up in Iceland, and they closed the European airspace, and we had to figure out a way to get our gear there in time for her shows. And we did. We landed in very southern part of Spain, which is the only airport that we could find open, and that sort of thing. But there is a challenge in terms of making the hard and fast deadline of a date and time.
Wow. I hope we can meet again and perhaps go through some of these wonderful things, and we can get together on a beautiful day.
Yeah, no, we greatly appreciate it. And again, this is sort of like for us, this is our first foray into showing our wares, for lack of a better term, to the public.
How's the response? I didn't make it.
Andy says it's been very positive.
Okay. My customers are overwhelmed. They are so thrilled to touch some of the things that have been on tour, that have gone out there and have a sense of history. And we're going to probably wind up trying to get some more chats with you. I know you're all over the place.
Yeah, well, we'll do it
on the phone.
I sure hope so.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much.